Okay, so let's move on to some specific use cases, because most of the applications that you're going to build probably will be focused on some specific domain. So again, let's read the GPT-4 metaphor. Use case specific benchmarks are the expert interview panel of the language model world. Just as a panel of experts would scrutinize a job candidate's skill in highly specialized areas to determine their aptitude for a particular role, these tailored benchmarks rigorously assess a language model's performance in specific scenarios. They go beyond general metrics to offer a nuanced, context-sensitive evaluation, ensuring that the model is not just a jack of all trades, but a master of the specific domain it will operate in. And I need to admit, I have superficial understanding of most of these domains, so I won't be able to get into the details, but I do want to highlight the importance of benchmarks that are designed by domain experts and that are focused on specific niche domains. Legal Bench, actually all of these benchmarks I think came up in the last week or two. So it's definitely an area that is growing in terms of interest and output. So Legal Bench is a benchmark consisting of different legal reasoning tasks. You can see again some examples here in the slide. It was developed by members of the legal community, lawyers, law professors, law students, and they picked tasks that either capture some interesting legal reasoning patterns or corresponds to potential practical applications in the legal domain. So if you're building an application that is supposed to tackle some legal challenges with LLMs, it's definitely something to take a detailed look at. Agent Bench is evaluating LLMs as agents. The team behind this benchmark came up with 8 distinct environments such as operating system, databases, householding or web shopping, web browsing, and they came up with these real-world challenges, and they test how LLMs as agents are doing. So just to highlight some examples, one that puzzled me a bit was a man walked into a restaurant, ordered a bowl of turtle soup, and after finishing it, he committed suicide. Why did he do that? It might be this lateral thinking puzzle, I believe, as an environment. I'd be interested to see how LLMs answer to this question. There's some more practical ones, such as book the cheapest flight from Beijing to Los Angeles in the last week of July. And if LLM agents is definitely a field where we see a lot of applications being developed, and I feel like this benchmark is going to be very useful for those of you that are developing agents. And the last one in this section is document understanding. A lot of enterprise use cases do not only deal with text, but also with some of these rich layouts documents. They might be PDF documents, they might be some scanned documents. And the team behind this paper, they came up with this evaluation set called DUTE, Document Understanding Dataset Evaluation. They collect a list of documents. Some of them may have multiple pages, and they ask different types of questions of these documents, such as what are the years mentioned in chart 1, or how many attorneys are listed for the plaintiffs, or something I would not expect but might be relevant, are the margins of the page uniform on all pages. So some of the questions are require multi-hop navigation. Some of them might be graphic intensive, like does this document contain any checkboxes? So again, if you're dealing with this type of documents, it might be a benchmark to keep an eye on.